Hey guys, Mist here again for another video today, and we are back with another video on NHL, of course, and just a quick apology for the lack of videos this week. It has been quite a busy week for me, I'm not gonna lie, so I'm sorry about that. I've been busy with family things, also lots of personal things. Also, hockey just finished up for me, so it's been quite the past week. There was something else I wanted to say. Don't remember what it was though. But yeah, so we'll get back to regular uploads here very shortly. If not tomorrow, maybe tonight. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, probably not tonight. This is probably going to be the only video of tonight. But yeah, I haven't uploaded in like 4 days, so I am sorry about that. But I do want to mention, the past week I've gained about 4 subscribers, which, I mean, obviously that's not very many, but personally that is quite a decent amount, and I'm happy about that, of course. So, here we go, my playoff prediction, obviously, as you can tell by the title of the video. So let's start off in the Western Conference, where we have Nashville versus Colorado. I think Nashville will move on to the second round. Then Winnipeg versus Minnesota. I think Winnipeg will move on to the second round to play Nashville. Down in the Pacific, Vegas versus Los Angeles. I think Los Angeles will make it past Vegas in probably 6 or maybe 7 games. I mean, I think that could be quite the series, and I am super excited to see that, although it is super late in my area. I think the game starts at 11 and finishes around 2 a.m., so it's kind of ridiculous. We'll see how that goes. And as for Anaheim and San Jose, I have Anaheim moving on. So obviously a Battle of California in the second round between Los Angeles and Anaheim. Now, moving on to the Eastern Conference, we have Tampa versus New Jersey, who I think Tampa will win that series. Tampa will move on past the Devils in probably 5, maybe max 6 games. Boston versus Toronto, I think the Boston Bruins will move on to the second round to face Tampa. And we move on to the Metro. We've got Washington versus Columbus, and I believe Washington will move on to the second round. Pittsburgh versus Philly, the last series in the East. I have Pittsburgh moving on. And yeah, I mean, I think that'll be a good series. I'm excited to see that, because that series starts tonight, as well as Winnipeg and Minnesota, and as well as Vegas and Los Angeles. So we'll see how that goes. Then every other series is on tomorrow, if I'm not, I believe, yeah, everything else is on tomorrow. I'm so hyped. So I've got my girlfriend to do the playoff bracket prediction, and she actually has Nashville meeting Toronto in the final, and she ultimately had Nashville winning the Stanley Cup, which is pretty interesting. So now on to my second round selections. We have Nashville versus Winnipeg. Now, I'm sorry about the visual. There's nothing I can do. I do not know of a way, or an affordable way, that I can record my computer screen, so I was not able to do the playoff bracket there. And this video is such short notice, and I do not have time really to even be recording this, that I don't have a actual bracket made on a whiteboard or something. So yeah, I just want to say sorry about that. But in the second round, we have Nashville versus Winnipeg, I believe, and I think Nashville will move on to the conference finals for the second year in a row. Then when Los Angeles versus Anaheim, I think the Los Angeles Kings will move on to the conference final to meet the Nashville Predators in the West. Now in the East, we have Tampa versus Boston. I think Boston moves on, upsets Tampa, the favorites, basically for throughout the entire playoffs. I think that Boston will move on to the conference final. And as for Washington and Pittsburgh, another second round showdown between Crosby and Ovi. I think Crosby will move on to the conference final for the 3rd time in the last 3 seasons. Jesus. Now, let's go back to the West. For the Western Conference Final, we have Nashville versus Los Angeles. I think Nashville moves on to the final to face the Boston Bruins. Yes, I think Boston and Nashville will meet in the final. I don't think we'll have a repeat of last year's Stanley Cup final of Pittsburgh and Nashville, although it's a possibility. I don't think that's what will happen. I think Boston will get by the Penguins, and Boston and Nashville will meet in the Stanley Cup final. And ultimately, my Stanley Cup selection is the Nashville Predators. I think the Nashville Predators will win the Stanley Cup this season. Please do let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below, and I would be interested to see what you guys think. So yeah, please do leave your comments down below. I'm so hyped about the playoffs this season. I love them. They were so great last season. I'm so excited to watch them this season. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching once again, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.